Good morning, or good evening, rather. Welcome to Chasing the Apex. My name is Jason Woods. If you're new to the channel, what we do here is we try to discuss the passion and the emotion driving things. Well, we really do. We look for driving nirvana. And normally I really would. I'd get on here and I'd be like, hey man, like, subscribe, comment below. Not doing that today. But don't worry, cars are coming. Bill Eason is in the next clip. But I'm going to ask you guys to do something different today. I'm going to ask for your attention for about 30 seconds, okay? So we recognize that most of our subscriber base is in the UK and Ireland, respectively. So we reached out to the small YouTube initiative, and we asked them, by the way, guys, up the asylum, right? And you guys will get that later on. It's more of an inside joke, more like the lunatics run the asylum on that forum. But I'm going to ask you guys, we reached out to them, we're like, hey, we want to do something special here because we understand times are hard. And in these hard times, we understand that sometimes cars and driving aren't the complete focus. Sometimes other things matter. And actually most of the time. This is a luxury we have, this is a passion we have, and it's a hobby we have, but it's not the priority of the world. So we want to keep you in our prayers and our thoughts, and we're grateful for your time. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. And I'm going to ask my subscribers, I'm going to ask you viewers for a favor today. Most of our viewers come from the UK or Ireland, respectively, as I just said. And so we reached out to the small YouTube initiative and we said, hey, we'd like to talk about a couple charities in those areas. I mean, I'm American. And the answer was, I came back with FocusIreland.ie. Now, this is a really neat charity. I've done some research on it, and it's focused on the homeless in Ireland. And I can't imagine being homeless in this time. I can't. I'm very grateful for the things I have, and God has given me a great deal, to include a lot of friends. So I'm going to ask you, if you have a quarter, if you have a dime, please go to one of these charities. And this was recommended by Ethan. Thank you, Ethan, for that recommendation. The second recommendation I have to you is from Mr. John Fraser. And he recommended the Cancer Research Society of the United Kingdom. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to take 10 seconds of your time. I'm going to ask you to consider giving to one of these charities. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just, whatever you're willing to or can. And if you can't, please offer your prayers. Now, you guys already know I'm Roman Catholic, and I'm very overt about it. Okay, so enough with that. Okay, so in the next scene, you heard me say you won't see me sell anything. It's absolutely positively true. There's no intention to monetize the channel at this point, and people keep asking me that a lot. And the answer is there's no intention. We want to give you driving truth. We don't want to cloud that with money. We understand that that's what occurs. So currently, we don't intend to sell anything as a channel. However, Bill Eason, who has a very different personality, he's like, and you'll see, we have a very complementary personality, and I think we have a very good personal dynamic. Actually, the whole team does. And so, thank you guys for watching Chasing the Apex. If you have a moment, do me a favor. Don't worry about the like and subscribe button in this video, but please do check out the links afterwards. They're important. They're at least important to me. And God bless you in these times. Thank you for watching Chasing the Apex.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Chasing the Apex. I'm Bill from Eason Auto. This is Ratchet, the customer service dog. He'll be coming in and out of the screen periodically, I'm sure. So we're doing an update from my garage this time. Jason did his from his garage. We're going to do a shelter-in-place video from my garage this time. So this is my shop. These are some of the engines I work on, some of the cars I work on, and yeah, they're all Porsches. And I'm wearing a shirt that is for sale. Jason doesn't want to sell anything. I'll monetize just about anything. So if you like this shirt, we can make arrangements to sell you a shirt. I used to do, if your bill was $1,000 or more, I gave you a shirt, but now it's just too easy. So now I just give my shirts to my clients when they want anyway. And if you like Ratchet, he's on our Instagram, which is Eason Auto on Instagram. And he's there every Friday. We do a Shop Dog Friday. And he usually has either something snarky or witty to say on Fridays. And he's always posing with Porsches. So we're not driving. So we're supposed to be sheltering in place. Fortunately, I'm in a business where it's deemed essential. So I'm allowed to work. It's kind of ironic. I work with people's toys. And I'm essential. I don't know if I really feel essential, but I'm allowed to go to work. And the cars aren't going to get me sick, so that's good. And I'm able to keep plugging along on projects and things like that. Where we're going with the channel, we're not sure. Everything's up in the air right now. We had some really interesting things lined up. Jason had reached out and made some contacts with a couple of different manufacturers who were, strangely enough, bidding to get us to drive their cars. One even offered to get the three of us, Jason, Mario, and myself, to go to a local racetrack in Buttonwillow and drive some cars on the racetrack. Personally, I love the racetrack. I prefer the racetrack. All these guys who go out canyon carve on the weekends, it's fun, it's cool, but the difference between a fast guy in the canyon and a mediocre guy in the canyon is guys willing to take more risks. I'm old, I've taken all the risks, I don't need to do that anymore. All I do when I see a tight corner is I look for how I can get through this corner, but I also look at what happens if I miss this corner, what happens if I blow the corner. There's a tree, right? That isn't the case on the racetrack. You can really find the limits of the car and your limits on the racetrack. I really enjoy the racetrack. I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to have to put that on the back burner. Jason got a really neat sweatshirt sent to him as a gift, and he said he wouldn't sell sweatshirts. He doesn't want to sell anything. And like I said earlier, I'll sell just about anything. You can buy my t-shirt. I have little refrigerator magnets you can buy. But also, if you have a t-shirt that you want me to wear, or a hat you want me to wear in any of our videos, send it in, give us a few bucks, I'll wear that shirt. And I'll tell everybody, all 500 of our subscribers, how great your t-shirt is. But more seriously, we were talking the other day about what makes the personalities on our show different and gel and work well together. Most of you guys are more familiar with Jason, and he's very effusive, and he enjoys getting excited about all the different cars that he drives. And you've met Mario, and he's very structured and focused, and he keeps Jason and I in check for the most part. He's the adult in the room, and he does all the editing, so I couldn't edit to save my life. So if you like the way the production quality of it is you have Mario, not myself or Jason. What I think I bring to the table, Jason would call subject matter expert. I've been working on cars professionally for 30-something years. And I specialize in Porsches, but I've worked on just about everything. I've driven just about everything. And I've ridden motorcycles a lot, too. That's actually how all three of us met, is motorcycles. And we were talking about the skills that transfer from riding a motorcycle fast to driving a car fast. And I even brought props for that. So this is one of my business cards. When you ride a motorcycle, you have two wheels. And then you have the contact patch this big of each wheel on the ground. This is like this paper. This is roughly the contact patch of one car tire on the ground. You have four. So when you're chasing the limits at the apex, you are trying to get the grip, maximize the grip on all four of those contact patches. On a motorcycle, you have two this big. And so the precision that it takes to get just right on a motorcycle translates really well to a car. So just about anybody who can ride a motorcycle fast can most likely drive a car fast. It doesn't necessarily go both ways. And it's fun that way. And you can transition, if you can hit an apex on a bike, hitting in a car should be easy. I vividly remember an episode of Top Gear. I'm a big Top Gear fan. I don't know if you guys are, but I am. I like Top Gear a lot. I like all the personalities and that sort of stuff. And they were joking about hitting an apple with a car at the apex on a racetrack. And Clarkson took, 7 or 8 tries to do it, and it seemed kind of silly. Like, I couldn't have done that. I could have run by my motorcycle and picked it up. So, segue from Top Gear to our channel. We've got 3 guys. They've got 3 guys. We have different personalities. We give each other, but we support each other too, and we respect each other's talents and skills and what they bring to the table. And it's a fun team to be on. And hopefully you'll enjoy watching our adventures. I don't know where we're going yet. We'll see. I've got lots of customers' cars that I'm trying to encourage to come on the channel and see. People are really nervous about going on camera. So I may be just borrowing their cars and we may be driving. We don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'd like to get the cars and the customer on the show and have them talk about their cars and what they're excited about, what excites them about the car. But people are really shy about getting in front of the camera. I'm shy about getting in front of the camera. This helps. I'm gonna have some liquid courage here. Take a sip. And SSF. That's my major supplier for my European car parts that I buy. And this coronavirus thing got really serious for me this week. We're an essential business, and I have a account manager at SSF, and he usually calls me right back if I have something. Well, his manager called me after he didn't call me for a day and a half, told me that he was in the hospital with a respiratory issue. And so this whole shelter-in-place thing became really real for me this week. I know for a lot of people it's kind of abstract. For me, up until now, it was. So stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. Take care of your close family. And we will get through this. Wednesday mornings are kind of fun, you know. Jason releases the videos usually around 2 or 3 in the morning our time. We're in California, by the way. And so right about the time I'm waking up, the video's already up, and amazingly, there's already comments on it. And so I get a kick out of typing a couple of comments to our fans, and I can't believe we have fans. Kind of blows me away. A couple of quite rabid ones, as a matter of fact, which is flattering and fun and crazy and silly, and which is why we're doing this, is just to be fun, right? And it's the whole idea. Jason's got a job, Mario has a job, I have a job. This is just a fun hobby. Or, as Lindsay calls it, a beautiful accident. That was kind of cool. I like that. I like that phrase. We'll see what we can do. And about having some more beautiful accidents. But no real accidents, okay? So we're not going to crash anybody's car. So what else can I say? I don't know. Here's my shop. This is the back end of the shop. A couple of Porsche 356s. I've got a 911 engine here. There's a 2.2 S motor that we're going to put into a 914-6. This is a 930 motor, Porsche 930 turbocharged motor, that is similar to the motor that's in my slant nose that we did a video on a little while ago. This motor is actually faster than the one in my car. I'm a little jealous. This is the fastest 930 I've ever driven. And it's a customer who's really fun to work with because he's a knowledgeable consumer. He comes to the shop and he says, "Hey, Bill, I want to try this, that, and the other thing." And he's done all his research. And I can talk to him about, well, I think this and that are going to work okay, but the other thing won't necessarily gel together. And he'll listen to me, and we'll make an informed decision, and we'll go forward with the project. And I really enjoy working with customers like that. And I'm in a fortunate enough position so I can pick and choose my clients. If I don't care to work with you, I won't. You know, I have a backlog of clients, projects, and jobs that I want to work on. So if, you know, some jerk comes into the shop and says, "Hey, Bill, I need you to do X, Y, and Z," you know, that's better for the shop down the road. So have a nice day. I'm going to continue to work with people I like. And not everybody can do that. I'm grateful that I've been fortunate enough to get to that point in my career. And that segues into what we're doing with the channel. You know, Jason and I were shooting one afternoon about, "Hey, I want to do this video channel where everybody drives my car and I get different impressions." And I said, "Well, that's kind of okay, but it's going to be the same car on camera all the time. It might get old. Maybe we drive other cars. Maybe you get, you know, different people driving the car. Or maybe the same person drives the same car or different cars. And we'll just see where it evolves." And we're still evolving. don't have a direction, don't have a roadmap, which is kind of interesting. We're kind of shooting for like an endless summer of driving kind of thing. Maybe we'll drive a set of cars to point A and then change cars, and maybe you get a sponsor, a manufacturer wants to go, hey, drive our car from Texas to Florida to the Panhandle, and see different roads and different restaurants along the way, and work that in a road trip. That'd be awesome. And maybe we won't kill each other. Maybe we will. Who knows? Stay tuned, right? One of the things I'm really conscious about is what I'm doing with my hands on camera. The first couple times I was on camera, I was bringing my hands out or putting my hands in my pockets. I'm really trying to have hand gestures, but not wring my hands. Let me know what you think. If that's appropriate, if I'm doing a better job, or I'm still getting used to being on camera. I'm used to being the man behind the curtain, not the cameraman. When I'm working with racers or whatnot, I'm in the pits. When I was younger, I coached swimming. I was on the sidelines. The actors, the participants, they're the ones that are doing the hard work out there. I'm doing the behind the scenes work. That's what I'm comfortable with. I'm comfortable being in front of the camera. So it's I'm stepping out of my comfort zone for that. So bear with me. Hopefully, one of these days, this shelter-in-place thing is going to be lifted, and our country will get healed physically and emotionally, and we'll do driving again. I'm really hoping to get this 930 back on the road and drive it. We're getting really close, building a transmission for it as well, upgrading the gear sets, and I've spoken with that customer about getting on camera. And he's agreed to be on camera with his car, and we're really excited about that. And like I said, it's the fastest 930 I've ever driven. I've driven some fast cars. So I guess I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment down below, and I read them Wednesday morning when they release, and I try to have coherent responses, and watch for Ratchet Customer Service Dog. I think he came in and out of the camera a few times. Everybody loves Ratchet. He's a friendly dude. He's the shop dog. And be sure to subscribe and watch for new and exciting things coming your way. Thanks for watching.